What we're doing here today is one of Scotland's two pro teams, the Reivers, are playing against one of Holland's two pro teams, the South Holland Seafarers. And what we're really trying to do is to sort of showcase the highest level of domestic cricket within Europe. As I said earlier, we've got two pro teams, the Dutch have got two pro teams. So one of our sides is out there as well, playing in Amsterdam at present, but this is obviously the Scottish leg. And really it's a case of, sort of showing the cricket world what we're all about, and sort of showing that there's a sort of professional domestic level to be created within the High Performance Association Europe. So this is really the sort of first step in that journey, if you like. I think the long game is certainly to create some sort of European domestic first class competition. Now that may be a little while away, but you have to start somewhere. So from that point of view, this is the first step on that journey. We're hopeful that other countries might engage in that process, but obviously everyone needs to see that there's a product there that's got some commercial viability and is of high quality, and that's what we're trying to showcase today.
Head's caught and it's come down. There's a tail. So you've won the toss, so I have a ball. Good luck.
Chosen to bowl. There's a little bit of moisture about, a bit of cloud cover, so I reckon it should do a little bit. It always does around here. So,
what do you make of the pitch here at Ayr?
It's always similar to this. Always starts like this, and then as the day gets on, it gets better and better to bat on. So hopefully it'll play true to history and be a good wicket for us.
We're probably looking to have a bat first. Played here a few times a couple of years ago, and yes, it does a little bit earlier, but then it flattens out, and there's a bit there for the spinners later on. And we're playing 3 spinners today, so I'm looking forward to using them later.
How exciting is it to be at the start of a completely new tournament for European cricket?
I think it's great. It's a great opportunity, especially for the young guys, to try and work our way into a national team, bridge the gap between the club cricket and the national side, and hopefully it's going to bring some good cricket.
The inaugural Pro Series Challenge match saw the South Holland Seafarers travel to Cambusdown in Ayr to take on Scotland's Reivers. Both teams had their selection of internationals on show, and it was Scotland's Safian Sharif opening the bowling for the Reivers against an edgy-looking Leslie Stalkers. But the Dutch openers soon found some rhythm, Schoenheim finding the boundary with consecutive balls and sending the Scots captain all the way back to the pavilion. But it was at the other end that Scotland made their breakthrough, low check splitting Schoenheim's stumps on 13. New batsman Wesley Baresi continued Sharif's torment and presented low check with more of the same. Cue a change, and local boy Scott McElnay began to make a difference, surprising both batsman and keeper. McElnay's breakthrough came in the 11th over, with a wicket of Leslie Stalkers trapped in front for 15. A change at the other end also reaped rewards, as Stuart Chalmers ended Baresi's entertaining 27 from 25 balls. The skipper made a brief appearance for just 1 run, and despite James Greiter's attempts to trouble the local wildlife, he was back in the hutch shortly thereafter for just 4. A good wicket for Callum MacLeod, and the Seafarers struggling for their sea legs on 79 for 5 after just 16 overs. The Reivers were in a strong position, but a partnership from Heppelman and the experienced Tim Greiters steadied the ship. Callum MacLeod was sometimes close and sometimes not. It took till the 35th over for Manip Iqbal to remove the obdurate Greiters, his 25 coming off 52 balls. But some loose balls and some loose fielding helped the Dutch seize the momentum. McElnay struck again as Heppelman finally departed for 37. And the local boy topped off a good day's work, rewarding Scott Beveridge for his perseverance by taking a catch off Schifferly. Once again, however, the Reivers couldn't make the pressure tell. Salar and Bratt used the last 8 overs to tremendous effect, and were clearly enjoying their time at the crease. Sailor put his seal on a 50 in the last over, anchoring an unlikely recovery by the South Holland Seafarers to 235 for 8.